What's up, guys? Okay, so I got a quick rant. So, I've been checking out some videos, doing my usual thing on YouTube, and lo and behold, I come across a video that was talking about the ZTE Action 7. Now, people tend to have their preferences. There's Samsung Knights, there's the LG people, there's the HTC fans, and all that stuff. Okay, I get it. Everyone has a preference in what manufacturer they tend to rock with. Gotcha. So, I'm reading comments and people are starting to weigh in on some things. And then someone puts down what's considered blasphemy, um, thinking that maybe ZTE should build the next Nexus device. So, anyways, people just jumped in on that one. Yeah, it was pretty ugly. It was very ugly. But it got me thinking, like, why do people hate ZTE devices? But not just ZTE devices. Why do people hate on ZTE and Huawei? I mean, Huawei built the Nexus 6P, and everyone loves that phone. So what's wrong with other Huawei devices, right? Um, so I started thinking to myself while I was getting ready to come up with this video. Um, just trying to wrap my head around it because it's just so weird. And some of the comments that they made was just absolutely atrocious and ridiculous. I like one, especially when one person was like, "Anything Asian made is crappy," and then another person behind that agreed and said, that the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge is way better than anything that the Asian market can produce. How's that? The Asian market produced your S6 Edge, buddy. Seriously. I know there's a hub here in the United States for Samsung, just like there's one for LG. There's one for Motorola, which is now owned by a Chinese company called Lenovo. And yes, but I mean, seriously, man, people get off your high horse. Okay, so ZTE devices, they barely make their way to the United States. They're more popular, in China. And like one of the biggest rivals is, what's that company called? Xiaomi, if I pronounced it right or wrong, Xiaomi is basically one of the biggest rivals, which is, of course, the creators of MyUI or, yeah, MyUI, or MIUI, as some people pronounce or call it. That is one of the greatest rivals. And, in China, ZTE is very popular. So it is, it is so in places like Vietnam and basically in the Far East. ZTE is very popular over there. ZTE is like, well, what Samsung is to people here. Okay, and they built some great devices. Okay, I honestly can say that the Warp Elite, really awesome device, really is, and very very gorgeous device too. I mean, at first I really didn't like the body design, um, but when you actually take the time to just shut the hell up and actually use the device, you start to appreciate the craftsmanship in it. Every detail that was put into it, like the power button, how it has these little grooves sliced into the button, so it gives you that texture that you can feel it. You can also feel it with the volume rocker. Putting the SIM card on the left side and the SD card on the right side, so you don't get them confused when you're trying to, pull out your SD card. You don't wind up pulling out your SIM card on accident. The black and gold accents on the Warp Elite is quite beautiful. The logo being this shiny little gold, symbol. Okay, it's nice. Just the detail around the camera, that gold trim around there. And this is just a Warp Elite, okay? This is a budget phone on Boost Mobile, okay? And you can really start to appreciate the craftsmanship really put into it. ZTE really did put some thought into it, which obviously says that they're not just grabbing plastic and then building phones out of it and tossing it out there for the world to use. They actually do take their time. Not every device is great that comes out of ZTE, but we also got to remember too, not every device is great coming from Samsung or LG or HTC. I mean, the M9, do I have to go any further? A lot of people were disappointed in the M9. But that's here or there. Like, so while some devices are built great, some devices are not built great. That happens in any setting for any manufacturer. So I think ZTE is just given the most crap. The only thing that I can say that ZTE is notoriously bad for is software updates here in the US. I doubt that they do this in China because China is their biggest market. So I'm pretty damn sure that they actually like keep their devices that are bought and sold and bought in China through carriers in China. I'm pretty sure they keep them up to date. They give software updates, maybe one software update for per model. Here in the U.S., the last one that I remember that got a software update was the Boost Max, and this got updated to 4.2 KitKat, and that was the farthest it ever went. But of course, the specs on this, I believe, um, wouldn't handle well with Lollipop or Marshmallow. But the Warp Elite, not a very bad phone at all. As a matter of fact, there's things that this phone does way better than my J7 does. Okay, so I just want to point that out. Chinese devices, the Asian market, don't hate on it, guys. Okay, because a lot of the stuff that you guys love, like Samsung, LG, and HTC, okay, that those companies, they're located in the Asian market. Stepping away from mobile technology, shoes, your Jordans. Okay, if you're a fan of Jordans, you love that Jumpman character, remember this, check your toe tags, because basically on those shoes, some of them are made in China, some of them are made in Vietnam, some of them are made in places like Korea. All right, Nike outsources out of the United States to build its products. So, freaking DVD players and freaking Blu-ray players and laptops and other technology stuff comes from the Asian market. All right. I'm not saying every one of it does, okay, but I'm just saying that some of it comes from the Asian market. So when you're going to make statements like anything made in Asia is crappy, I don't think so. You guys love Hondas. You guys love Toyotas. You guys freaking love Acuras, Lexus. You guys love Nissans. I mean, car enthusiasts out there and street racers love to buy, what people call rice burners and, get them all decked out and everything else. Saying stuff like that about the Asian market is just pretty ridiculous. And then two, if you're gonna actually have something negative to say, make sure you don't say something silly like anything made in the Asian market is crappy, and you love your Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge. Come on now. Anyways, that's my rant for today. So let me know your guys' thoughts. Would you guys actually try a ZTE device? Like really, never mind the damn name, But if someone came up to you and said, "Hey, you know what? Activate this on your line and use it for 1 week," would you actually step up to the plate and give ZTE a shot or give Huawei a shot? Would you guys actually do it? Let me know in the comment section of this video. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed this rant. Subscribe if you have not. And you guys will see me in the next one. Bye.